Alright, we're up. But let's test it. Testing mic. Alright, hear it. Morning, everyone. Sorry about that. Sorry about the problem earlier. I did not know what was going on with my stream. I had to switch it up, left to right, and all that stuff. Like, oh well. Yeah, before I forget, I'm not even sure where it is, but I did place it to place this, and I gotta just something. Alright, there I am. Morning once again. Hopefully y'all enjoy this gameplay, because I haven't done it about a month, and wasn't sure if I'm gonna continue this by myself as usual, or my friends will be online. But I don't know. We're here now. Let's just get to it. Alright, I remember where I left off here, and apparently when I logged in last time, it just kicked me out, going back to Tamriel, and it's okay. I still remember the location. I just need to continue the story and just get on with it and be done here. Then just whatever. I hardly care. I hardly care. Let's just continue with this. Ah, this player got the zombie thing. Alright, where are you exactly? Keep going north. Okay. Keep going north. Still confused about the giants. That's probably a world boss up there somewhere. I'll do that whenever I have some free time. I'm just doing story mode right now. I already don't mind. If y'all are wondering why I'm not calling my mount, because I'm in Merce right now. I entered this portal without my mount, and yeah. I will if y'all complaining about it, just complain. I don't care. This is my gameplay. Sendar.
Oh. Confounded thing. You have an intelligent look about you. A moment of your time?
I guess we're doing this, folks. My second.
Greetings! You have a sharp look to you, traveler. My name is Azander. I'm an Arcanist, and I'm hoping we can help each other out. I've decades of esoteric knowledge, a bit of coin, and a convivial attitude. What do you say?
That depends. What do you need help with?
I'd like your help tracking down a former associate of mine. I was attempting to create a relic of great power, and now find my fate frayed, for lack of a better term. I call this relic the Fate Weaver Key.
How can your former assistant help?
Martina was a brilliant collaborator, and may be able to identify where I went wrong. To find her, we'll need to find a tome, summon a Daedra, and brave the terrors of Apocrypha. What do you say? Join me in an exploration into the unknown?
That's what I named my stream. Alright. Alright, Ascendar. I'll have you find your associated fixture key.
I'm looking forward to our collaboration. As I said, we'll need a book on Daedra summoning to get us on the right track. Let's convene in the center of Cypher's Midden. Is there anything I can clarify for you before we begin?
Sure. Can you tell me more about what you're trying to do?
That mystic phenomenon I was struggling with, I'm calling them frayed fates. They're echoes from a choice I once made. My work to create the Fate Weaver key has snarled them up. So untidy. If I'm ever to perfect the key, I'll need to unfray my fate.
So we're going to unfray your fate? How are we gonna do that?
A good question. I need to reset. Return to the roots of my research to unravel this issue. That's why I'm hoping to find my old colleague. Their name was Martina Abor, a talented researcher, though we've since parted ways.
And you want to find Martina, but we're starting by looking for a book.
My hope is that a Daedric consultant, a watcher named Tim, will know where they are. The book will lead us to Tim, you see. Thankfully, the Ciphers of the Eye have given me access to their stacks. Ha!
Alright, well, let's get to it.
The stacks aren't far at all. I'll see you there.
Okay, what a weird start to this. This is my second companion mission on this one. Since I've done the first one off stream or on my other one. I don't know. I cannot tell. Wait, this is. Oh, we're here. I wasn't sure what to think of it. Huh. I guess it's a town/city. Well, Lorraine, I'll catch up to you after I talk to this guy.
Knowledge begins. Ha!
Oh, come on now.
I have no idea where in Orbis to look for my old colleague Martina, but I know she was working with a Daedric consultant, a creature named Tim. If we can summon Tim, we can find Martina.
And we're here to find a book to summon this Tim.
Indubitably, I knew I was right about you. Now, an esteemed elder within the Ciphers once summoned forth this Daedra. If we can find the notes from this elder, you and I can summon Tim and engage in parley.
And how do we find one book in all of this?
You've never been to the Library of Dusk, I take it. Or the forbidden section of Gwillem University. Dedicated scholars must develop their own search magics. I'll begin the incantation. Just be ready for anything. Apocrypha is full of surprises.
Got it.
Incantus eruditum. Abyssal sea, hear my call. Find the secrets beneath this scroll. The rune form is complete. Follow where it leads. Aha! The book we need is in that pile. There. The tome show has the text. Get after it. The chase is on.
Where's it going? Huh. This is definitely a weird one. Huh.
Excellent work. Ha! That was bracing. Pity the tome will smell like transliminal parasite now. Let's see what it says.
Here you go. One book.
Here's the ritual to summon Tem. Easy enough, just a question of the appropriate summoning materials. We'll need expunged tome dust, the talon of a seeker, and black ichor from the spoomy pools of Apocrypha.
And where can we find the ritual materials?
Let me mark your map. Seekers tend the flora of the region. Their talons often break off in the resin. And there should be plenty of tome dust scraped from parchment in the Cipher's Midden Expungatory. Try to get some from a Daedric incantation.
And what about the incur?
I'll procure that, worry not. Don't want you to think I'm taking advantage of your assistance. Once you have the dust and talon, we'll meet back up at the ritual site I've marked on your map. What do you say?
Get the talons and tome dust and meet you at the side. Got it. See you there.
The tome dust should be found in the Cipher's Midden Expungatory, while Seekers tend to congregate around those resin plants to the southwest. Easy enough, and soon we'll be talking to Tem.
Right. Interesting quest so far. And to see this place and see all this, see all the books still messed around. Man. Definitely a different look than Fargrave. That's for sure. Where is this bubbly thing? Above. Well, let's look around and see what we can find. Unless there's a one-way up. No idea what I could be expecting up there, but I have a feeling it's a big one. How books like these could hold up a building or such. Then again, I'm just questioning things I should not. Just let it be. Dang it.
Do be careful. Don't rush about and scatter the dust.
What?
Some of my cohorts dislike the work of the expungatory, but I find it quite soothing, especially after the rigors of field work.
Huh. I just read your book on fate. I'm going to summon Tim to ask ask it a few questions.
My book on... oh no. I'm guilty of authoring that nonsense, yes. A journeyman effort from several centuries ago. If you have it, please take it with you. It is trash.
Got it.
Above the moon of Master.
Don't think that's it.
Beyond sweet oblivion is snared within the ruins of my dark love.
Okay, find a question.
Such drivel in some of these old spells.
And yet they're all here. Okay, now to seek out the Talon. House Menard. Should come across this again and pause it whenever I turn to the next page. So the Menard's family was around longer than that. Got it. If House Menard was there, I'm guessing House Tufort was there as well.
Welcome to Cypher's Midden, traveler. Enjoy the hospitality of our settlement, and feel free to peruse the many tomes in our collection.
Thank you. Ugh. How far is this? That spot. If you're wondering, I was there earlier to do a side quest, and yep. Wait a minute. I forgot to look around for a way shrine. Oh well. What can I do? I'll just head straight there and see where to go. Or what it looks like since I'm exploring the place. Oh. Well. Dang it. Miss. Give me the helmet. I could just shred it or sell it. And it's a good thing there's a road there, because I don't know how I would go up and around. This is probably a new direction, because I don't remember running through here. Now I'm curious about the changing whenever I go up higher. Because I don't think there's a day and night cycle here. Or in any of Oblivion.
Begone! My fate line is my own. Your life is mine. Did you hear? Never mind. Welcome. This should be most illuminating. Ah, my new collaborator. Good to see you again. By Mora's eyes, these frayed fates are becoming increasingly annoying. I look forward to putting them to bed, as it were. Do you have the items we need to summon our Daedric consultant?
Yep, I got them right here.
Peerless work. Let's see. Here's the Ichor. Unpleasant to gather, but I've done worse in my day. Now then, I'll light the fonts and begin the incantation. As we go, I'll need you to offer up the Tome Dust, Talon, and Ichor. In that order.
Talon Dust, Tome Dust, Talons, and Car. I got it. Then you'll ask the Daedra about your partner?
Just so. With any luck, this Tem can tell us where the whims of fate have led Martina. If this doesn't work, well, I'm sure I'll think of something. But let's hope it works, eh? Onward!
Right, let's go.
We light the flames to summon Tem, the omen of destiny. Come before us!
Every summoner, ask your questions, make your offerings.
We offer the dust of an ancient spell. I seek the location of my former colleague, Martina Abor.
This is interesting.
Tem's eyes have seen you, Azander Alcibiades. You search for one who does not wish to be found.
Recalcitrant, are we? We offer the Talon of a Seeker. I need Martina to correct an error. Where are they?
You tamper with fate, mortal. Tem sees a darkness approaching. One you have unmoored.
Daedra, I have called, and you must answer. With Ichor as payment, I command you. Where can I find Martina Abor?
I shall answer, but not to you, Arcanist. Tem will speak with the one who made the offerings.
The audacity of that creature.
Yeah, it's
Tem
racist.
sees you, chosen proxy of the Great Eye. Adventures, triumphs that have happened, or may happen, or may never happen. Speak, and Tem will tell you what you wish to know.
Why didn't you want to talk to Alcindar?
The choices of Azander Alcibiades hang heavy about him, reeking from stains on his hands and his soul. Also, he speaks with a distinct lack of respect for Tem, the omen of destiny.
Right. So where can we find Martina Abor?
Martina Abor, Arcanist of the Abyssal Sea and Illuminatus of the Threads of Fate, retreated to their sanctum 920 days ago. Seek them within the subrealm known as the Underweave, at a place called the Heart. But beware, mortal.
Beware of what?
The Arcanist you travel with sought to view the paths unwalked, but failed to see where those paths led. In his hubris, he has allowed a thing that should not be to be. Tem, has spoken.
Thanks, Tim.
Questions asked and answered. Farewell, mortals.
All things being equal, that went rather well. It seems we're off to the Underweave. How exciting! The Underweave is a powerful nexus of fated potential in Chroma Incognito. Terribly powerful, terribly dangerous. Sounds just like Martina to set up a lab there. Onward and upward!
And you're not worried about Tim's warning?
Am I? No, not particularly. Daedra are strange beasts, you know. Their concept of mortality, time, and danger are very different from our own. Clearly, there have been some unintended consequences, but nothing the two of us can't handle.
Why did Martina set their sanctum in the Underweave?
Given the focus of our research, it makes perfect sense. Fate itself pulses through the corridors of the Underweave, and it's tradition for powerful arcanists to establish a sanctum. I have one myself, you know. Quite proud of it.
So why aren't you and her working together?
We were excellent collaborators. Together we gathered power from across the Daedric realms. But in the end, she had very different goals than I do. If nothing else, damn it, I want to have some fun. Ta!
Do you think Martina will be willing to help you?
Yes, of that I have no doubt. Martina is a consummate professional. Just don't get her started on the transliminal properties of exogenic materials or the writings of Dino Gorath, the Dread Archivist. We'll be there all day.
Alright, let's go. I'm not sure where this is going, but the other weave is just down this way. As long as I continue on this road. Because I have no idea what's gonna happen. But I have a feeling it's a bad thing. I mean, does anything is a bad thing in the Daedric realm? Oh, that thing is here. And I have to go that way. Okay. I am not strong enough to face that thing on my own.
No! The Master of Secrets will certainly flame me for this.
I'll come back to you whenever I have free time. And it's a public dungeon. Why am I not surprised? But that should not be a problem. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's different look to the usual green one.
Not to belabor the obvious, but we'll need to be careful here. We should make haste to the heart of the Underweave and find Martina's sanctum. Onward and upward!
And how do we find Martina's sanctum?
The Fate Weaver key is palpitating, pulling me. Off to the east? fascinating. Something in Martina Sanctum must be synergizing with the relic. Let's find that laboratory.
Right. So I gotta go around it up.
To the heart of the Underweave.
And of course the sky shot's right there. So I gotta go up. Odd looking to be precise. It would look like a roller coaster. I remember on the map the door was saying pointed. Yeah. Oof. Did I realize that guy was over there? Well, I guess fighting after all. Ah, there you are. See, we're fighting those two. Right, so... So I can go down here and... Well, yeah, I can go this way. But it only leads downward. I guess we have to go through a door. Let's see what happens. This is definitely a new layout that I have to memorize. So I go this way. Okay. Let's see if it gets me to go up. Yeah, I turn here. It's gonna be to go down instead of up. Okay, let's go somewhere else then. Somewhere that we go up. While we're here, I might as well wait for a boss. Just... Okay, bye folks. No way, that's a watcher. I'll have to come back here another time. Don't worry, Sandar, I got you. No way to stick around this. Alright. Wrong button. We can sneak past this one. Wait. Why is that boss health bar around? Did that say 300? Did it say 399 million? That tells me there's a no. Unless that was above me. Oh god dang it. Nice try. Let's see if it gets me upstairs or it's still the same level. Oh, come on! What the flip? It's got me around in circles. So I have to go down in order to go up. Very well. Oh, god dang it. Oh, come on. Everywhere I go, there's more.
Memories brittle, so we feverishly keep records.
Well, here we go.
Memories brittle, so we feverishly keep records.
No, you don't see me. Jeez. Goodbye.
This must be it. Knock, knock, Martina. All right, let's get my fates unfrayed.
Curious about this one.
Damn it, Martina. Dead. I had hoped. Why must the most brilliant among us fall to curiosity's blade? Take a look around, if you don't mind. I need a moment. No idea what that concoction is. Curious. Martina was a zealous note-taker. That may be helpful to our inquiry. Perhaps you, might find something on her remains.
Well, let's see.
Come. Let's talk. I wish I could say this was the first time I found an old friend dead. But I cannot. From the spell lattice surrounding them, I believe Martina's research may have followed a similar path to my own. Let's take a look at that journal.
I'm sorry, I said art, and you're right. The journal talks about Martina's fate phrase like yours.
Martina says here she could somehow scry for the fates frayed from her timeline. Fascinating. She experimented with several different methods, including using her own blood. Messy, dangerous, but perhaps effective.
Is there any way we could do that?
Yes, I believe so. I have some thoughts that need to germinate, and I'd like to dispel this ward. Take care of Martina. Let's retire to my rooms at Cypher's Midden, near the Way Shrine. I'll see you there, my canny colleague.
Alright, Ascendar. I'll see you there.
I'll see you back at Cypher's Midden, my perspicacious collaborator. Just need to see to Martina, here. I hope I can honor Martina's memory somehow. I'll see you back at Cypher's Midden.
Wait, I'm like... Yeah, I'm not out yet. But, it's near the exit. Okay. Well, if I continue going this way, I'll take a shorter route. But no way shrine around to be at sight. Something. Oh, come on. Of course that blocks the way. No, thank you, Walker. Guess I have to go through that door. Sucks that there's no Way Shrine right there.
makes me thirsty. Welcome. I've just been preparing. Pardon the simplicity of my setup here. Martina's research lives on. I believe with further development I can adapt her methods and modify the Fate Weaver key itself. But let's crawl before we walk. First, we confirm if scrying for frayed fates is even possible.
Why are we scrying your frayed fates?
It's time to put my failure behind me. So far, the fates have come to me. With Martina's research, we can scry for one, find it, and shut it down. What do you think of that?
Sounds good. What's our first step?
This is why you make a good collaborator. Your focus. I place in your hands the Fate Weaver key. Still flawed, unfortunately, but newly modified thanks to Martina's notes. Follow along with me, and we'll seek out a frayed fate.
Alright, let's get started.
Observe this thaumaturgical quadrant. Gripping the key, activate each of the beacons. Fathom's Drift. Superlative! The drift is in the far north of the region. I'll meet you there.
All the way over there?
That was rough, unrefined. I can do better. But we've got our first success. And a location. Fathom's Drift.
What are we going to do there?
We shall stitch together the unraveled threads of my fate. Mistakes made in forging the Fate Weaver key will recede into the past. Together we will reap the rewards of knowledge, insight, and scholarship, just as Martina would have wanted.
What's Fathom Drift?
It's a sinkhole in reality, a graveyard for ships from across the realms. Hermaeus Mora is the Tide King after all. In his role as Master of the Seas and one whose tentacles rise from the deep, he claims sunken vessels to add to his trove.
Why is your frayed fates there?
Truly, I have no Orbiso idea why a path unwalked would lead me there. But Martina was shrewd, clever, and other complimentary words. We can trust their work.
Oh, all right. Let's get this done. Across the ages, huh? So the question is, realm? Oh, jeez, all the way over there. Well, let's start this long journey. This is longer than I thought. Yeah, I'm going in the right direction. No, not that way. Ah. Further away than I thought. No idea about that. Man, imagine walking from the home to go all the way over there. Imagine the walk. No way shrine scene yet. Jeez. Spoke too soon. Ten out of 16, huh? And now you got 4 here. Don't tell me we're actually going. We're actually going in there.
It is my will. Away, you pestering phantom. You're here. It's so pleasant to work with someone so prompt and cunning. Blast these frayed fates. Let's get in there and turn theory into practice, eh? Smooth these things back into the universe.
How do we smooth your fate back into the universe?
First, we enter the drift and find the darn thing. The Fate Weaver key in your able hands will lead us where we need to go. Now, properly attuned, it should allow you to tug on the threads that bind my fate to me.
So we follow these threads. What then?
We use the Fate Weaver key itself to bind this frayed fate back into the fabric of the universe. Now, I'm not... Well, to be totally honest, I'm not exactly sure what that will look like. But we're armed with the dead friend's knowledge. We'll see it done.
Alright, let's hear it done.
Into the drift! Huzzah!
Now I'm curious of what this would look like.
The Fate Weaver key will be our guide. It should make visible the threads that bind me to the nearby frayed fate. There. A thread. Untie it, and we'll follow the thread to the next. And the next. Ah! Martina's work. My research. It's working. Smashing.
Jeez.
Onward and upward, as always. Ha! That thread was woven past that door. Up the ramp. I think I see something.
Jeez. So many floating ships.
Look there! This distortion is a frayed fate. Let's pull this situation into focus. Off the deck, Azander. Stop lollygagging, Azander. I'm tired of all this. What? A sailor? How odd. I haven't wanted to be a sailor since I was a child. Bilge rats and stale bread. I'll never make it to first mate. Such potential. Stronger now. Twitching tentacles, what is that? I grow stronger. Quickly, use the key. These rune forms should banish that thing. We will not be undone. It worked. Oh, I wasn't sure it would.
Huh, so what happened?
What we just witnessed. Distressing, horrid, disconcerting. Apologies, cohort. I'm free associating to deal with my emotions.
Are you alright?
Of course, yeah, just processing. Tem, it seems, was telling the truth. Afraid Fate has grown in strength somehow. Become adversarial.
What do we do now?
Allow me to take back the Fate Weaver key. I'll need to consider this new information. The introduction of this adversary into the experiment was unforeseen. Let's reconvene in my room at Cypher's Midden.
Sounds good. See you there. Interesting look on you. Ships from different eras. And yet floating. Ay ay. Uh-oh. Ow. I did not know he would spawn on me. Gotta go. I'm going the wrong way, am I? Nope. Just have not seen the back way.
There you are! Come, let's talk. I'm ecstatic. Ebullient, even. Incredible. Somehow, my experiment seems to have created a new, previously unseen mystic phenomenon. One frayed fate consumed the other by means and for reasons unknown. I'd be even happier if it didn't want me dead. Ha!
You're excited that you created a thing that wants you dead?
Yes. I mean, would I prefer this adversary enjoy a strenuous argument over a pot of tea? Without a doubt. But you have to understand, I believe the Fate Weaver experiment was an abject failure.
So the fact that the experiment created anything that is exciting to you?
Indubitably. And mark me well, this discovery would not have been possible without your insights and abettance. We make a superlative research duo, you and I. I haven't had a competent cohort in some time.
Thanks. So you're going to continue to look into this adversary?
I must. My fate is still frayed after all. It must be restored and this dark being dealt with. But now, a question for you. Would you be willing, if you have the time and inclination, to continue our collaboration?
Sure, let's keep working together on your project.
Together, my new cohort, we began the work of understanding the nature of fate. We put an old friend to rest. And someday soon, we'll repair the key. But for now, accept my promised coin with enthusiastic thanks. Onward and upward! Together, cohort, we will accomplish stupendous things, remarkable things, for research!
Indeed. Now let's continue this actual story. It was longer than I thought, so I did not know.
I swear I'm going to start eating books.
Over here, Proxy.
Yes.
I trust your trip through the Endless Library was not too unsettling. The winding paths of Apocrypha can prove troubling to those unfamiliar with its preternature. Cypher's Midden contains a wellspring of knowledge. Shall we begin our research?
How are we gonna find anything useful in all these books?
The ciphers of the Eye offer hospitality and refuge to mortals who arrive in Apocrypha, whether purposefully or by accident. However, I am reluctant to involve them in this endeavor. Fortunately, I have my own methods for conducting research.
What sort of methods?
The contents of these stacks change from moment to moment, such as the nature of this realm's thirst for knowledge. I can prepare a spell scroll for each of us. As you search, it will dredge up anything related to the parameters I set for the spell.
Parameters?
All research requires parameters. This spell should locate information pertaining to the Fulcrum Obscura, the Rite, and Torvasad's lost dream. Use the scroll's enchantment to aid your search. Then return here, and we shall compare notes.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Scour the stacks, Proxy. The magicka I infused into your scroll shall assist you by retrieving any relevant tomes from their resting place. Meet me in my nearby study when you have completed your search.
Well, here goes nothing. Okay, about to say. I know I got up here before.
This stack looks promising. The spell drew that book from the stack. Quick, grab it. An ancient tome describing lost memories barely remembered in a dream? Too bad you only retrieved a few pages. What a mess. Have they no respect for the written word?
That's what I was asking a half an hour ago or so.
It's burning up! Quickly, grab whatever remains! It's almost as though someone is eliminating these books the moment you find them. At least you recovered something.
Oh.
They call this a library? I see no rhyme or reason to the Cypher's organization. Oh, and this is a terrible way to treat books. I understand now why Laramil must employ spells to conduct research here.
Yep. Sheesh.
This stack might contain something important. The curious watchling has returned. I think she wants to talk to you.
And what do I find? The Great Eye's mortal surrogate. Again.
Nice to see you too.
Once again, the water of fate ripples with unnatural disturbances. As if some huge clod tossed a rock into a still pond. And what huge clod do I find at the center of these ripples? The Great Eye's mortal surrogate.
And what ripples are you talking about?
As I explained on the mortal plane, I am tasked with aligning wrinkles in the annals of fate. How I accomplish that is totally up to me. But when something alters fate's prescribed path, it makes ripples. Just like the one I followed here.
Where such of these stacks for information about relics, the rite, and the dream?
Interesting. It would be good to know more about what the agents of Vermina and Peryite seek in my master's realm. Did anything out of the ordinary occur while you were conducting your search?
All the books we found crumbled before we get more than little information out of them.
I was afraid of that. Whatever you're involved in may be beyond my jurisdiction. I suspect the secrets you hope to uncover fall under the direct protection of Apocrypha itself. The Great Eye has put precautions in place to keep them hidden.
What does that mean exactly?
It means you have been given an impossible task, and it may taint my otherwise spotless record. This is not good. Not good at all. Take whatever you learned and bring it to Laramil the Wise. Hopefully she can make sense of this conundrum.
I don't understand why this has you so upset.
Of course not. Why would you? You're only mortal. You were selected to help Hermaeus Mora save Apocrypha and Nirn. To do that, you must uncover the very secrets the Great Eye's enemies pursue. Secrets that can unravel reality as we know it.
And you think the books crumble because of some protection Hermaeus Mora has placed in?
Obviously. Everything of Apocrypha is of Hermaeus Mora. Only through the Great Eye's will could the sacred tomes be destroyed. You were chosen, and then I was unlucky enough to become involved. For good or ill, our fates have become tangled.
And that means...
For me to complete my task, you must succeed in yours. Which is clearly impossible since you can't overcome Apocrypha's protections. Which means you won't be able to save fate. so I suppose it doesn't really matter. Reality will unravel soon enough.
Right. Laramel. Got it. I forgot how to pronounce her name.
Friend, Laramil is waiting for you in her study.
Got it.
The Midden stacks have been reluctant to yield the answers I had hoped for.
Apocrypha itself works against you. But the Great Eyes surrogate had some success.
Indeed. Show me, Proxy. Is it true? Were you able to successfully gather research on the relic, the rite, and the lost dream? Every time I thought I found something relevant, it crumbled or burned up before I could examine it.
Same. But I saved some pages concerning the relic, the lost memory, and the infinite. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know about it.
So you experienced something similar? As though the stacks were actively trying to keep the information hidden. Still, you managed to save some of the research. A reflection of your role as Fate's proxy, perhaps. Let me peruse these pages.
I'm not sure what any of these actually means or how it helps us.
This implies the relic was specifically created to reveal hidden secrets. Do these secrets pertain to the ancient Cipher's report regarding the dream of a lost memory? And this last one. Could the enemy be seeking the infinite Panopticon?
Panopticon? What's that?
Only one of Hermaeus Mora's most secure repositories of secret knowledge. It exists within a pocket realm of Apocrypha, but the entrance constantly shifts locations. Of course, they must be using the Fulcrum Obscura to reach the Panopticon.
So how do we use this information, Laramel?
You and Gadain must use the part of the relic you possess to do the same as the enemy. Locate the entrance to the Panopticon. There are cairns throughout the realm. Sprinkle this dust of conjunction on 3 of them, then let Gadain apply the relic.
And how did these cairns help us find the entrance to the infinite Panopticon?
Applying the dust to the 3 cairns I marked on your map will form a matrix of magicka. Gadain shall use the relic on each. Then I can perform a ritual to locate the Panopticon's entrance. I shall also give Gadain a gift. Something to protect him.
A gift?
A charm that will provide Gadain with some measure of safety as you travel through Apocrypha. Please keep him safe, Proxy. Even with the charm, he seems overly fragile. Each cairn should glow after the successful application of dust and relic.
I'll watch out for him. But are you certain this will work?
Research is often a series of trials and errors. But yes, this should work. In addition to its normal properties, the relic should also seek out its other half. After you activate the 3 cairns, return here. Then I shall complete the ritual. Gadain, take this charm. It shall mark you as my guest in Apocrypha, and keep you safe.
That's most thoughtful, Laramil. Thank you.
The infinite Panopticon is kept hidden for a good reason, Laramil.
Which is why we must locate it and protect it from the enemy.
This is the sort of quandary that makes my tentacles twitch.
Right. Well, I'm off. Do we go far? Something tells me there's Maybe. I don't know what to expect, but let's see what happens.
Do you think Laramil has read all these books?
Huh. Now I know what it is.
I suppose I just need to hold the relic out like so. It almost feels alive in my hand. It worked! Look how it glows!
Very smart. Laramil's tapping into the realm's currents of fate to find the Panopticon.
And a sky shard along the way.
Laramil's amazing. Who else could help us find the Panopticon? Look, another can.
What the? Sheesh. No, thank you. I do not need your stuff. What do you flipping know?
Protect us both.
I don't need protection. I'm actually good. Huh. Now let's activate this blasted thing.
Give me a moment to focus the Fulcrum Obscura.
I know how dangerous this sort of ritual can be. Laramil's brave, I'll give her that.
I was about to fall down there. Oh, wow. Ugh. Frog.
other keepers are never going to believe this. Usually when we misplace a relic, we find it behind a
Our
couch.
fate arrived. We have fallen.
There's the final can.
I'm gonna have to check out these side quests when I'm done streaming here. More of these corrupted seekers.
Get closer to me, friend.
Let's get this last one activated.
Dust applied. Now to use the relic. Oh my, it wriggled in my hand. All done. Let's return to Laramil's study and let her know she can proceed.
Let's go.
Our fate arrived. We have fallen.
Don't know what that sound is, or it was. But I have a feeling it's somewhere else. Son of a spicy slug. I could have gone up here through there. Shouldn't have gone. Oh, I could have gone from back there to get over here. Good to know. Good to know.
The cans have been activated, Laramil.
Well done. Now, to complete the ritual. I feel the ebb and flow of Apocrypha. Some guide me. Others try to.
Oh, Laramil, do be careful.
I told you. Apocrypha doesn't give up its secrets without a price.
Got it! Curate Gedane's concern is appreciated but unwarranted, Proxy. I have been sifting through Apocrypha's secrets long enough to know my limits. And the ritual performed just as I hoped it would. Still, I could use a moment to regain my strength.
So you locate the hidden entrance to the infamous Panopticon?
The ritual directed me to the desolate northwest reaches of the Chroma Incognito. I sensed the entrance we seek there, as well as the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura. Our enemy must have also located the entrance, or is close to doing so.
What should we do?
Let me mark the location on your map. Go quickly, Proxy. I shall follow and meet you there after I make sure Curate Gedane gets back to Nern safely.
Aye, I'll meet you there.
Go to the northwest region of the Chroma Incognito and see what you can find, Proxy. I shall catch up with you in due course. Scroot, please make sure Curate Gedane returns safely to Necrom. His work here is done.
But we still haven't recovered the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura.
Listen to Laramil, mortal. Your mind would melt the moment you stepped into the infinite Panopticon.
But... Oh, very well. I'll return to Necrom and see if I can learn anything more about the hidden kindred or master...
Doesn't Emmaus Mora trust us?
Ooh. All the way over there again. Go there, find that way shrine. Where the flip am I going? I'm taking that bridge. Curious about those. Yeah. I'm close. Why did I hear that as a distant chewy sound or talk or something?
We found the entrance to the infinite panopticon. The ritual worked, Proxy. We located the entrance to the infinite panopticon. At least, until it moves again. Let us head inside and try to stop the hidden kindred from locating the secret they seek.
You think the hidden kindred is already inside?
I know not which of our enemies have entered the panopticon, but the ritual latched onto both the hidden entrance and the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura. They must have used the relic to find this place, not unlike how we did it.
What should we expect inside there?
Legends say the Panopticon is an endless labyrinth of rooms and passages, but nothing inside conforms to reality as we know it. It protects some of Hermaeus Mora's most precious secrets, and powerful guardians roam its lengths. Shall we proceed?
Indeed.
Prepare yourself, Proxy. We should both be able to withstand a short visit to the Panopticon, but that does not mean we can ignore the dangers. Steel your mind and harden your will. When you are ready, let us head inside.
Jeez.
We have entered the infinite panopticon. But where are the catalogers?
That hunger is native to Apocrypha. See how it shifts between the layers of reality? Attack while it's shifted, and its energy can power my ghost sight. My ghost sight, you probably wouldn't have survived that.
Never tested. But I'm not gonna argue the results.
Careful, Proxy. I sense corruption in the air.
Right. This malignancy allows the corrupted guardians to phase between layers of reality. When we get close, use my ghost sight to find the source. We destroyed one sensor of corruption, but I sensed more above us.
Oh, great above.
What did you do, Proxy? The corruption has lessened, but it persists. Let it rest in faith restore your strength.
What can I do to recharge this then? Do I actually need to use it from here? I do not have it here. Well, dang. Wait, do I have to go above? Guess so. Oh, great. You. Like, you.
Ghost sight. There's something nearby. Another sensor destroyed. Without my ghost sight, you'd never find them.
Well done. The corruption's hold weakens.
Of course I had to go around. So why the heck not?
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
Now, where's that corruption? Perhaps it's upstairs. What is the flipping odds of this?
One more sensor to destroy. Use my ghost sight.
You're gonna have to hold on to that, the mouse.
Corruption should clear on its own now.
Whatever you just did, I sense the corruption fading away. Let us talk. Whatever you did, it worked. The corruption dissipates even as we speak. According to Blightcrown's notes, they are using the corruption as some sort of method to avoid detection. Is that how they plan to elude the gaze of the one who knows?
Do you understand what Blightcrown's corruption is doing?
I believe so. He has somehow combined the power of dream with the power of pestilence to shift between the layers of this reality. They are here, but not here. Effectively hidden from the all-seeing gaze of Hermaeus Mora.
So how do they follow them?
The power of the ritual we use to locate the Panopticon lingers. We can use it to focus on the portion of the Fulcrum Obscura that Torvasad and Blightcrown carry. We can follow its trail directly to them.
Alright, then let's track down that stolen relic.
I shall concentrate the residual power of my ritual into a final tracking spell. Follow where the energy leads. Fulcrum Obscura through this door, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora has set a guardian gaze to protect the way. We must divert its attention to cross the chamber.
Whoa.
Peryite room, reeking of disease. Is this how they distracted the guardian gaze?
The Guardian's
Activating
mission is
the room
similar
got
to
the
my
Guardian's
ghost sight.
attention.
Nothing
There must be
escapes
more.
its notice.
Oof.
Remaining runes, Proxy. The Guardian appears rattled by those Peryite runes. The Guardian is distracted. Now, through the portal to the north.
See how the fulcrum vibrates? What we seek is here.
Another eye. It looks like all the others to me.
Have faith, diseased one. This eye contains the memory of the dream we seek.
Then let's get this over with. I can't hide us between the layers of reality much longer.
Ah, fate's mortals. I have no wish to harm you. Turn back and let us finish what we started.
They dare enter one of Hermaeus Mora's forbidden memories. We must follow them. Let me open a portal. There!
Proceed carefully. Between the energy here and Blightcrown's manipulation of reality, Laramil's portal could behave erratically.
Indeed.
I knew it! But not what Laramil intended, and now she's missing. Spellcasting should be left to the professionals.
I guess we have to fight our way up there.
about it. I am not really destroying the part of us of the feeling.
Wait a minute. We're upside down, are we? We're definitely upside down.
Another portal. I knew it. Blightcrown's manipulation of the layers of reality caused Larimel's spell to splinter. Well, step on through, and hopefully we'll reach the layer we're looking for.
Okay, where are we now? Nowhere near. Next portal.
Keep moving through the portals. Each portal gets us one step closer to the Eye of Mora. Maybe Larimel's a better spellcaster than I
I'll take that as well. How did that attack miss me?
Traversing different layers of reality is disconcerting. Quick, into that portal!
Jeez.
This one doesn't get us there. I'm going to start making things explode.
Please don't.
Finally, the Eye of Mora on the walkway above us.
Above? Wait, above? There's nothing above us. Unless you're talking about over there. Oof. Good thing I was in front of those books.
The Eye of Mora.
There it is.
With or without you, You need to go in after Blightcrown and Corvusar.
Indeed. I gotta deal with this thing.
Instant focus will use my ghost sight. My ghost can defeat this enemy. Transparent as I am. And look, there's Torvasard.
We're in a memory of Hermaeus Mora, mortal. Here, no harm may befall us. I suggest we use this opportunity to confer. When dealing with matters of fate, meetings such as this are inevitable. Know that I am Torvasard, and know that we need not be adversaries in these matters. I simply seek an ancient dream. Barely remembered. Lost knowledge. Nothing more.
The knowledge you see can destroy reality.
Is that what Hermaeus Mora and his high elf lackey told you? Can you imagine any revelation that possesses such power? No. This is about keeping secrets, hoarding knowledge, stealing memories. Hermaeus Mora, the great miser of Oblivion.
Then tell me more about this knowledge you seek.
All I have is fragments of a dream. Even Vermina could not help me recall it. But we remembered enough to get us this far. Hermaeus Mora stole this knowledge from us. I do not wish to harm you, mortal. To harm anyone. But I will learn the truth.
And where's Blightcrown? Why are you working with Paradise Priest?
The pompous mortal riddled with disease. The memory rejected him. We entered together, but I stand here, alone. Except for you. But worry not for Peryite's priest. Blightcrown has skills. It should be a simple matter for him to return to Nirn.
So what now, Torvasard?
I will continue my search. You, however, should turn back. Wandering the memories of a Daedric prince is dangerous for one such as I. For you, such a journey will most likely prove fatal. I would hate to see Fate's Chosen reach such an ignoble end. Heed my words, mortal.
If I learned anything as a Telvanni Magister, it's this. When a Dremora tells you to go right, you go left. Let's see what this memory contains.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it seems I have to go this way. Huh. Member of a guild.
Dream Carvers. Prince Vermina's pet Dremora clan.
Really? They heard me. So what the deuce?
Those are Vermina markings on the walls.
How can you tell? When will you introduce spear fighting? You already have the Imperial Legion saying about they need to train spears. I have not seen spear fighting in this game at all. Wait a minute. What am I supposed to do there? Something seems to be off. What do I do? Do I go further? Because the marker is telling me right here. Something is not telling me anything. If it's not telling me anything, then I gotta proceed forward. I'm gonna say this real quick.
I won't let you do this, Fate Forger!
It is already done. You will forget this ever happened. Everyone will. It is the only way to preserve reality.
Damn you, Mora! Damn! No!
A spell to make all of reality forget. I can barely imagine. Come on. We need to find Torvasad.
And now you know of Hermaeus Mora's grand betrayal. Once I restore Vermina's statue, the process of restoring the memory will begin. I suggest you defend yourself, mortal.
The Prince of Dreams and Nightmares!
Well, after this, I gotta tell him I'm streaming the story right now. Ow! Whoa! What the heck? I think I rode right into that.
Chosen, speak with me.
Okay.
I erased all evidence of this moment, and of the events that led to the loathsome action I was forced to perform. But I could not strip it from my own memory. And now that misstep has borne bitter fruit. What did the Dremora tell you, Chosen?
Torvald said you hoarded secrets. That you stole memories from him and Fermina, from everyone.
Torvasad spoke true. Forbidden knowledge and secrets are my prime concern. Much of what I hoard serves to protect all the realms of existence. This particular secret, however, must stay forgotten. Even this slight recollection threatens reality.
You said this memory changed.
Torvasad found a way to slip past the eyes that see all, entered a memory he should have had no ability to access. And yet, here we are. He restored that which I destroyed. And now this recollection is no longer forgotten.
And this will cause reality to unravel?
The threads fray, but have not yet snapped. Torvasad and my enemies recall a fraction of the memory, but the most devastating secret remains locked away. Return to your allies. The situation can still be salvaged if you and Laramil work together. Use this portal. Return to Laramil's study. We will talk again soon.
Okay. Now I gotta whisper and tell this guild member I'm streaming the story right now. Says he or she is ready to do something. There we go. God dang it. Really? There.
There you are. I was afraid you might have been lost in the void after my portal fractured. When the opportunity to enter a place of forbidden knowledge was snatched from me, the frustration was nearly overwhelming. Oh, well. Tell me what you saw inside the memory, Proxy.
I met Torvasad, and we saw Hermaeus Mora remove a memory from Mina and all of reality.
Ah. The event that began this cavalcade of fate. Of course, such drastic measures must have been taken for good reason. The one who knows keeps referring to the unraveling of reality if we fail in our efforts. What else did you experience?
Torvasad altered the memory. He restored for me a statue that Moore shattered to cast his spell.
With that level of power, Torvasad is clearly more than your average Dremora. Much more. Does that mean the secret has been remembered? Have we failed? Shall reality begin unraveling all around us?
Moore told me that fate's thread has frayed, but we can't still save Apocrypha and Nirn.
Then only some of the lost memory has been restored. The most dangerous portion of the secret must still be hidden. Very well. If you plan to honor your contract and still want to help save Apocrypha and Nirn, I shall assist you as best I can.
Hermaeus Mora said we could still save reality if we work together, Laramel.
I would have it no other way, Proxy. We followed Hermaeus Mora's enemies from one end of Apocrypha to the other, and we learned what they seek. You have done well, and the one who knows wants to reward your efforts. Take this. Then, we shall see. What you described. How could Torvasad change a memory of Hermaeus Mora? How could he alter what happened so long ago? Such a power should not exist. This sensation. Bafflement. I do not care for it.
Y'all know I already said that line, so I'm not gonna repeat it.
Torvasad has allies as well. Master Shelreni, Vermina, and Periite. Blightcrown and the hidden kindred cultists. They seek to restore memories stolen from them by Hermaeus Mora. And from what you saw, Torvasad has started the restoration process.
Apocrypha seems intent on even keeping us from learning too much about this.
Yes, most puzzling. Torvasad's next step must involve the right Master Shelreni seeks to draw from Meln's Black Book. Return to Necrom and find Curate Gadain. See what Shelreni is up to. Meanwhile, I have other inquiries I wish to explore.
Very well.
Remember, as long as Shelreni possesses the Black Book, she can complete her rite. If they fully unlock this forgotten secret, multiple realms are doomed. I shall meet you at the bookshop in Necrom after I complete my investigations. This portal will return you to Necrom.
Master Shelreni murdered me to avoid the scrutiny of the Assembly of Masters. What else might she do to further her ambitions?
Who knows? But we all know it's nothing good. There we go.
The mortal returns. I thought I recognized that wrinkle in the fabric of fate.
I hoped Laramil would be with you. We have news.
Well,
Scroot and I uncovered the most interesting news. The Assembly of Masters learned of Master Shelreni's recent activities and has called for a conclave. They plan to strip her of her rank and expel her from the house.
What's the difference between Assembly and an Enclave?
It's complicated. The Assembly of Masters consists of just their mouths. The actual Masters rarely leave their towers, and never to meet with their rivals. A conclave, however, is a different story. The Masters themselves are compelled to attend.
And how does that help us locate Master Shiri and recover Meln's book?
Don't you see? When they convene the Masters' Conclave, Shelreni must be on hand to contest the charges. So, we know where we can find her and when.
Where is this Enclave going to take place?
At Tel Hulan, the Tower Hall in Old Isra. As a curate, I think I can get us into the Conclave by claiming official Necrom business. House Telvanni prefers to stay on our good side, so they rarely ask too many questions of the Keepers of the Dead.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
Curate or not, he'll never get into the Conclave bearing the mark of a Daedric prince. Not without my help. Underestimate Shalreni at your own peril. And do not think to just walk into a Telvanni stronghold reeking of Hermaeus Mora. Either Shalreni's Daedric allies or the Conclave's own protections will spot you the moment you step across the threshold.
And you can help us avoid detection?
Of course. Wasn't I the greatest magister of my time? If not for my desire for solitude, I would have been the Archmagister. Unfortunately, my spectral body isn't good for anything these days. You'll need to serve as my hands for this to work.
Alright, what do I need to do?
Return to Telrendis. Around my tower, you'll find the components necessary to assemble a passable cloak of omission. Look for dried hoaxwort, a lamia-scale shawl, and an illusion tincture of my own creation. I'll tell you more when we get there.
While you go to Telrendis to create Meln's enchantment, I'll head to Ald Isra and make sure we're on the list to attend the Conclave. Find me inside Tel Hulan when you're ready to proceed. In the meantime, I'll try to learn more about Shalreni.
I'm not gonna bother to talk to Scroot. Cause she hates me enough to be Hermaeus Mora's chosen. Yeah. So where's the place? Wait. Well, there's no mark on the dang thing, so I'm gonna have to figure it out the hard way. Good thing I guessed. The one I remembered. God dang it.
Now, where did I bury those components? Curses and corporeal existence! I can see why most ancestors move on instead of haunting their descendants. My mortal memories are much harder to recall than I anticipated. I don't remember where to find those components. Not exactly.
So he came here for nothing?
Of course not. I buried the components we need in separate caches on the tower grounds. I just can't remember exactly where I put them. No matter. With your assistance, I'm sure we can find the right spots.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Use my ghost sight. It will reveal the hiding places. Remember, Tel'Rendis is my place of power, despite Shalreni's attempts to make it her own. Here, I can easily use my magic through you, as long as you're willing.
Where should I start looking?
I placed sigils at the spots, but on a different layer of reality. Use my ghost sight, and you should be able to see them. The caches are buried beneath those locations. When you get close to a spot I recognize, I'll tell you to activate my sight. Be able to see my sigils through my ghost sight. Look around. This looks familiar. Activate my ghost sight. Hasn't really been so long. Those components look terrible, but they'll have to do. This must be the place. Take a look. Another one of my sigils. There's a cache buried here. We can work with this. Head toward my tower, and let's find a workbench to assemble the spell.
Very well, I'll take the long way up. What can you do? Oh. Dang it all. Well, gotta find another way in. Uh-oh.
I remember this old workbench. We can prepare the Cloak of Omission here. one at a time, onto the enchanting workbench. Almost done. Now sprinkle the tincture. Excellent. Now take the Cloak of Omission. Go ahead and try it on. The cloak will mask your presence and hide your connection to the Prince of Fate. You look amazing. Barely a hint of a Daedric connection. I should explain the particulars, though. Not a bad bit of work. You follow directions well. And the cloak looks perfectly dashing. Dashing, I say. Now let's head to Old Isra and meet up with Kirit Gedane. She should have gotten you access to the Conclave by now.
Wait a moment. You said something about particulars.
Did I? I don't recall. But if you're asking about the Cloak of Omission, it can only shield you from so many scrying attempts. Eventually, someone will notice you. But the enchantment should last long enough for us to get our hands on Shalreni.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Now that you mention it, yes. Gedane can get you on the access list, but you must play your part. Dunmer laws are labyrinthine, Telvanni especially. You need to invoke the proper statue to avoid suspicion.
Proper statue?
Just say the following to the sentry at the door. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom Agreement, and then demand entry into the Conclave. Can you remember that? Once we get inside, we can meet up with Kirit Gedane.
Hi, let's go.
What could Shalreni be thinking? She's obviously counting on the support of two Daedric princes. But does she really expect them to magically elevate her to the rank of Magister? Let's get to Tel Hulen in Old Isra and see if the cloak works.
Oh, brother. Saying those words. So how do I use the disguise then? When I can get in? Since that is not an option.
Tel Hulen, the Tower of Halls, home to the Assembly of Masters. Remember to invoke the statute when you demand entry, and put on the cloak.
Know that, Drew? As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the Conclave.
But I must warn the Masters.
Don't worry. Your treacherous master will be dealt with soon enough.
You must warn the other Masters. I can no longer stand by and do nothing while Master Shalreni continues along this dark path. Her actions threaten the entire peninsula.
Yeah, Master Shalreni's mouth. Why should I trust anything you tell me?
You probably shouldn't, but that doesn't mean I'm lying. I admired Shalreni for her skill and power. Thought she would help me rise in the ranks. But her ambition and contempt for her fellow Telvanni will doom us all.
What do you mean?
Master Shalreni made a deal with not one, but two Daedric princes. She plans to use their help to eliminate all who oppose her so she can become Archmagister. The Masters won't listen to me. They don't understand the danger.
What danger are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Master Shelreni stopped confiding in me. But I know how she thinks. She has no respect for the Masters or this Conclave. When they move to reprimand her, she's going to show them just how powerful she's become. It will be a bloodbath.
Noted.
The Master's Conclave is in session. All other business is on hold. Come back later.
Check your list. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of Necrom Agreement and demand entry.
Necrom? Let me see. Ah, yes. You're listed as Curate Godane's attending clerk. Very good. You may go inside. I expect you'll find the curate in the assembly antechamber, as the attending magister declared the conclave for masters only.
I'll head inside. That was a weird one to say. Says my dislike of Telvanni that much.
There's Curate Godane.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers. Now tell me, what do you think of my book?
That's Master Norvora's mouth. We need to extract Godane this instant.
The Curate and I are busy, outsider. I am eager to hear what he thinks of my book, Ancestors of a Humble Mouth. It's a work in progress, but at least 2 booksellers have expressed interest. Come back later.
Master Nofora sent me to find you. She requires your immediate assistance.
How strange. As no one but masters are allowed inside, Master Norvora explicitly told me to wait out here until after the Conclave concluded its business.
Well, she was quite insistent that I locate you and tell you to get her a spell book.
Well, obviously Master Norvora needs her spell book. No master should ever meet her peers without being totally prepared. I'll go and fetch it at once.
Thank you, my friend. Follow me. I know a place where we can talk privately. We can speak freely here. You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. Before they decided to seal the hall, and I was trapped in that dreadful conversation with Mouth Elar, I found what we needed. Master Shelreni is here, and being held under guard until the conclave begins.
Shelreni's here? I saw a Mouth outside. He said that the masters are in danger. Let's go get Shelreni, whatever.
And now we come to the problem. Magister Gothran arrived from Sadrith Mora to oversee the Master's Conclave. He immediately expelled all but the Telvanni Masters and placed a ward on the door. There's no way to get into the assembly hall.
There must be some way to get inside.
Sadly, disabling a ward placed by a Magister is beyond my capabilities. If you have any ideas, please share them. Otherwise, I fear the Masters are on their own in there.
Mel's a Magister. Maybe he could help us get past the wards.
A Magister? To counter Magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable the ward. A ward needs anchors. Use my ghost sight to spot them. One on either side of the door.
Master Morona.
I'll lend you my power to disable them.
Yes, you will. The healers recommended you stay in bed. We
attend the conclave. They call them so rarely, you know.
Understandable.
Magister Guthrin
as
is
much as our
good,
masters despise
but I'm
public
better.
appearances, they
Let's
host
enter the
the
assembly hall.
gathering without them more.
Too bad we're not allowed inside. So I need to see what punishment they devise.
This is a closed session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Now, Guthrin, surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter. I will not tolerate your antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well. Step forward. I recognize you from that incident with the ambitious lizard. And now you stand before me, representing one of my most annoying colleagues. Well, get on with it. What's so important that Magister Meln dares interrupt these closed proceedings?
You're all in danger. Master Shalrini plans to eliminate all of our rivals.
And Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day? How presumptuous of him. Do you really think one rogue master is a match for this assembly?
Not just Master Shalrini. She has the support of 2 Daedric princes.
So I heard. Hence the reason I decided to leave my comfortable tower and come all this way to personally take charge of this conclave. The masters will hear the charges, question the subject, and render swift judgment.
She's gonna kill you all, just like she killed Meln the Mouthless.
Is that why you're here? To add another charge to Shalreni's list of crimes? Then so noted. Perhaps that's why she turned herself over without any fuss or bother, so that she can plead for mercy. Perhaps I'll be lenient. Perhaps not.
You're making a mistake. Magister Meln says you cannot underestimate Master Shalrini.
Enough of this nonsense. I listened to the concerns of your Magister and heard his allegation. Now we are finished. Meln may stay if he wishes. That is his right. But you and the curate should go and leave us to our work.
Over here. I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Pity Shalreni didn't eliminate a few more of my rivals before we noticed. But your master, Meln. I have fond memories of his many antics. That's why I wanted a word with you.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Master Shalreni reached above her station and must be dealt with. Anything that postpones that and increases the time I must spend in the company of my so-called peers will not be tolerated.
Master Shalrini murdered Magister Mill. He has the right to confront her.
Murder, you say? That is serious. I suppose anything can be expected from a master who makes pacts with Daedra. We really need to strip her of her rank and exile her. Well, if you must see her, she's being held in a meeting room down the East Hall.
I don't understand this necessity for debate. If it were up to me, we'd get right to the vote. Nothing anyone has to say will change my mind about Shalreni. Now then, is Magister Meln really dead?
Magister Meln was murdered by Master Shalrini. He needs to see her. He needs to see her right away.
Meln may have confused Magister Guthrin, but there's no provision for a dead Telvanni participating in a conclave. It's just not done.
Look, if we don't find Shalrini, there's no telling what may happen to you and the other masters.
Is that a threat? Master Morena led Shalreni through the East Door for making similar pronouncements only a few moments ago. If that can happen to a master, imagine what's in store for a lowly mouth like you.
What are you waiting for? Do what all good mouths do and converse with the masters in my stead. Masters Norvora or foes like to talk. Get one.
I already did. Okay. Okay. We'll go in there. We'll go in there, I guess.
There's a meeting room just to the right. This must be where they're holding her.
Curiosity of this.
The ring is gone, but what's that tipped over bottle over there?
Mm-hmm.
That's pure essence of dream. Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
What was that? Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say.
You won't get away with this.
I already have. And with your help, I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the conclave. My ascension requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the conclave. It's held in the Master's private hall to the north.
Something's going on to the north. I think the conclave is starting.
Never good.
Master Shelrenny, you stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni, murdering Meln the Mouthless, and consorting with Daedric princes. How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you all before I take my sacrifice and depart.
Help me, Magister!
Shelrenny, cease your actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down there.
Man, that's small.
You again? If these fools can't stop me, what hope do you have?
Oh.
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time.
Ugh.
You're finally awake. Thank the ancestors. I thought Shelrenny killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln. The Mouth of the Mouthless. I suppose you want me to say that you and Meln were right. That I should have taken Shelrenny's threat more seriously. Well, let's pretend I said that and move on to what needs to happen next.
I remember rushing towards Shelrenny when suddenly everything went black.
Yes, quite a display. She used the Conclave to formally announce her intentions. Her spell would have killed everyone, and positioned her to challenge the Archmagister for rulership of the house. Luckily, I was on hand to save the local masters.
What did you do exactly?
Shelrenny may be a powerful master, but I am a Magister of the Telvanni Council. It was a simple matter to deflect her attack while the Conclave dispersed. Then, I stabilized the portal she fled through, assuming you would want to follow her.
Why'd you assume that we want to follow her?
Really now, who do you think Meln consulted when he first invented his Cloak of Omission? I see the mark of Mora upon you. House Telvanni wants no part in the machinations of Daedric princes. Just make sure to kill Shelrenny when you find her.
What about Master Morena?
Master Morena revealed her inadequacies when she allowed herself to be captured. The other masters survived. In both cases, House Telvanni won. If you plan to chase Shelrenny, I suggest you leave now. I'm not going to hold that portal open forever.
So you don't care what happens to her?
In all honesty, no. In case you haven't noticed, we of House Telvanni are a superior lot. Sentiment and mercy rarely factor into our actions. Now, step lively. That portal will close as soon as my attention wavers. Ooh, and I feel a yawn coming on.
God dang it. Dang. Why'd you say it that way? Why'd you say it that way? Why? So it sounds like it sounded so seductive that way.
This ancient ruin. Those markings. This place is dedicated to Vermina.
Now I get to do that.
I think we visited the memory of it in the Eye of Mora.
Wait until she gets closer. If y'all asking, I'm gonna say I'm an assassin type. I'm an assassin type. That's just how I came out to be. See how I'm good on stalling people without knowing or trying. Turns out I don't need that.
This chamber appears promising. We should look around.
Indeed.
Laramil's gift protects us both.
Sorry if your scripts. Sorry if yours. If you're scripted that way, but I'm sorry. I'm just used to it.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Anything relevant in those papers? Was there anything in those papers about Master Shelreni or where we might find her?
These pages talked about Master Shelreni arrangement with Tafrasan Dosaradala. I don't know how to pronounce that name, dang it.
She writes about how Torvasad came to her, indoctrinated her into Vermina's service. How he was consumed with restoring something that was either stolen or lost, and how he insisted they find this ancient shrine. Interesting.
And here she writes about the work they did to restore Vermina's statue.
So they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here, and she discusses how the hidden kindred were formed to provide the workers needed to accomplish the restoration. Somehow, rebuilding a Vermina statue is the key to Torvasad's goal.
And the Pentagon Torvasad alter Morris' memory by restoring the statue.
This must be where that original memory took place. where Vermina and Periite think Hermaeus Mora wronged them and stole whatever it is they now seek. Let's keep going. That restored statue and Master Shelreni must be somewhere in this old ruin.
Let's find her.
We must find Shelreni and stop her from completing this rite.
There's Shelreni and Master Morena. We need to free her.
My black book! Looks like Shelreni got past my safeguards.
Ingenious, Tolazar. Using the restored memory to open a path to Apocrypha. All we need now is for Shelreni to finish the rite and perform the sacrifice.
Shelreni's using the restored statue as a focus for her rite.
You will not interfere.
An aspect of Vermina. That's not good.
Away, agents of fate! This vessel will help me restore what was taken from us all!
Well.
No! Now, my disciple. Complete the sacrifice so I may inhabit the vessel.
Enter the focus point. Use my ghost sight to strike the truth.
Now, friend, free Morena from...
Ancient magic is unstable! Save yourselves!
No! Not when we're so close!
Close my black book and take it. That should end the rite.
Taking the Black Book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as a sacrifice.
No need to involve outsiders, Shelreni. Prince Vermina accepts your sacrifice and deems you a worthy vassal.
I regret the bloodshed, but soon Mor's injustice will be undone.
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful!
We have to warn Apocrypha. Let's return to the Necron Bindery and find Laramil.
Indeed.
Hold still, and I'll open a portal back to Necron.
Jeez. The question is how much further into the story this is.
Neither Scroot nor I can feel Hermaeus Mora's presence. We both find this unsettling. Good, you are here. Both Scroot and I felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of fate. Something terrible has happened in Apocrypha, and Scroot and I no longer feel the presence of the one who knows.
Shelreni performed the rite. Blightcrown sacrificed her, and Vermina possessed her body.
Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it. But Master Shelreni is dead, and Vermina did what? Start from the beginning, Proxy. What happened at the Master's Conclave?
We won the Masters, which helped save them from when Master Shelreni tried to kill them all.
So that was Shelreni's plan. Use whatever power the princess provided to eliminate her rivals and move up in rank. I am glad she failed. But what happened after that?
We follow her to the shrine where we saw in the memory. We say the Masters he planned to use to sacrifice.
And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shelreni instead. ruthless, but in keeping with a follower of Periite. And you say this allowed Vermina to possess Shelreni's corpse. What happened next, Proxy?
Vermina used Shelreni to open the path to put Apocrypha, but the princes entered our rival's realm uninvited.
They cannot. Not usually. Hence all the trouble that Torvasard and his allies went through to reach this point. At least you saved the Telvanni Masters and recovered Meln's Black Book. Well done. While I ponder next steps, take this. You earned it. Both?
And I believe this is a stop here. It's a good long run of it, but I'll continue. But I'll continue this another time or next month. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. But until then, enjoy your day.